guys, welcome to Lucy's Larking Adventures. We've got a pretty exciting day planned for you today. The weather has been worse than last week, like actually horrendous. It's been pretty stormy all week, and I've been to 2 outdoor concerts, so I have been wet all week pretty much. So today we're going to do something different because the water levels are still really high, and we are going to go digging, which is I've done it a couple of times before and taken you with me, but it's not my normal video, so I'm pretty excited. I watch a lot of bottle digging videos and I've seen some pros do it, so we're going to have a go. We know of an old tip. We're right at the top of Bath at the moment, so we know of an old tip. I'm not sure of the age. I know that it's been dug before, so we're not expecting it to be, you know, full of treasures, but we're hoping to find a few little treasures of our own. So we're going to head off now. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. I'll bring you with me and then let you know when we're there. See you soon. So a quick update on our way. We've still got a little way to go, but we're as I said, at the top of Bath, and we're just in this lovely old village. And although the weather's not great, it's a bit cloudy, it's such a stunning view that I thought I would just share it with you guys, because isn't it lovely? So we've got about another 1.5 miles or so to go, and then we will bring you back when we're there, and then we'll see what treasures we can find. See you soon. Okay, so it looks like we're here. There's some telltale signs already. I hope you can hear the birds singing. Some nice glass finds, which is pretty exciting. So, going to start digging in a sec. We're going to move a little bit further along. Let's have a look at this actually. It's a nice green bottle, isn't it? I can't see any name or anything on it at the moment, but it's got a nice neck, hasn't it? It's pretty cool. And we haven't even had to dig anything yet. So Ryan's got this, which he's going to use as like a prod to find out where to dig. So yeah, we'll move a little bit further along, and then we'll bring you back soon. So guys, we haven't even started digging yet, but there are just finds here just waiting to be found. And would you look at this beaut? Isn't it just adorable? What a lovely shape. So yeah, super pleased with that. And I'm just going to do a bit of kind of skimming along the top. I can see bits of plate and things down there. So the weather's obviously done us a bit of a favour in terms of helping us dig stuff up, which is cool. So, oh, Ryan's just found something nice as well. Let me show you this, look. That would have been beautiful, wouldn't it, in its day? So it seems like we're onto some treasures. I'm pretty excited. Like I've said before, we are not pro bottle diggers, so if you are, this might be a little bit frustrating for you, but we're just going to look for treasures and dig as much as we can. So we'll bring you back soon. Okay, you guys, I'm having the best time already. We don't even have a hole yet, but look at this that I've just found. So I thought I just found like a bit of a Barbie arm. And I was kind of a little bit pleased with that, not going to lie, but it's actually ceramic. And just look at the dainty shape of it. Look at the end. So it would have like connected to something. I like to think it was a bit of a doll. Maybe there's a bit of writing there. I'll see if I can clean it up. So yeah, isn't that great? And then there's a nice bottle find as well that was, again, just sort of skimming the surface. That's the California fig syrup. So a pretty common one. And some nice bits of pottery that are starting to come out as well, which is always good fun. So yeah, it's going pretty well. Really enjoying it. I think it's about to rain, but I'm not too worried about it. I think we're going to be all right. So we'll keep you posted on what treasures we can find. Okay, I'm just going to pull this out because I've seen it and I thought, well, why didn't I share the digging up of it with you guys, because it's not massively deep. Oh, look. It's really lovely. So I know a lot of you kind of bottle digging guys would just be like, oh, it's, you know, blank and it's not that old, but for me this is still a treasure. It still had a life and the stories it could tell, and actually it's a really great colour, so super pleased with that. There's loads here to be found, so yeah. Well, Ryan's just found one, a bit broken unfortunately, but yeah, we're having a great time. So I'm gonna keep digging. Let me just catch you up on a couple of other things. Oh yeah, Ryan's just, oh look, this is lovely, an old tin, look. It looks like it's still got the remains of the sort of advertising it would have had on it there. Look, can you see it? Try and clean it up because I'd love to know what that was. And there's a couple of other bottles that I found here as well. This nice small one with the little dimples in the side, which is really cute. And this one next to it, which is really odd. It looks like it's turned into stone, which I'm sure it's not. But I can't wait to clean it up and see what it looks like. So yeah, pretty exciting. I hope you're enjoying it too. I'm off to find the next thing. See you in a sec. Look at this. I mean, this is the kind of bottle digging that I like, because we don't even really have to dig that deep, although we will, because we're sure we'll find kind of the older stuff. But for me, it's exciting just to kind of pick up the stuff that's waiting for me on the top. And look at this pickle jar. Chef, it says. I've never seen one like that before. And pretty pleased with it, you know? Isn't it good? So this is one of Ryan's first sort of dig finds. Look at it, isn't it super? And it's one of my not genuine unless bearing WP Hartley's label. I love to find these, and also they're a lot easier to clean, when they haven't been in the water for years. So that's super. So he's still digging and I'm still just sort of, you know, mooching around, skimming the top, and thoroughly enjoying myself, finding lots of treasures, which is super. So Ryan just thought that he was in luck with a whole teacup, but sadly not. Just half of it. Would have been lovely, wouldn't it? A fine bone china, lovely handle look. So yeah, never mind. A dainty little pattern around the top. But I guess, you know, they don't keep that well in dump sites, do they? So. Okay, so Ryan's been digging a hole while I've just been scooching around, and he found a couple of like odd bits and pieces, nothing much. He's got quite deep and he's had a bit of luck, and honestly I wish that he told me sooner, because I am so excited about what I'm about to show you. We don't yet know if it is as good as it looks from here, but let me show you. Get as far as I can into the hole to show you. Yeah, look at that. So we are hoping that that is our very first, and that it is complete. So I'm going to I'll get Ryan to pull it out, and we'll just we'll watch, shall we? But go careful, he's standing there, it collapse. Here it comes.
Clean.
Ah! Oh my goodness! Would you look at that?
It's heavy as well.
We've actually never found one of those before, and I am, oh my god! Look at it! What does it say? Fuller Antique Wine and Spirit Merchants, Bath. Has it got a little handle on it? No.
Yeah, might be.
Oh, a few chips and stuff. But I mean, look, it's had a pretty, what does that say? Hunts.
It's actually quite good.
It looks great! Oh my god, I'm so excited. We've never found one of these before. So, yes, amazing. Well done, Ryan. Kept that one quiet until it was out. You must be really pleased. So this is a pretty interesting item, and I'm intrigued by it. It's actually got the remains of an old battery inside it. And I'm not sure if it's meant to be inside it, or, you know, we know that sometimes these things just happen. But it's a really cute little jar, and it has got on the side, I think it says Wates, W-A-T-E-S. And it's actually just an adorable jar in its own right. I don't know if the battery has anything to do with it or why it would be. So let me know what you think. So we will take the battery and dispose of it properly. We won't leave it here. And I'm going to take this little jar and clean it up. You guys, I've just picked this up from just underneath the soil. I thought it was sort of a lid of something, and I'm pretty excited about this because this is cute. Look at this, Weston-super-Mare anchor head. So Weston-super-Mare is like it's on the Bristol Channel, but it's like a little bit, it tries to be like a little bit of a seaside town. It's quite a sweet place. I've spent many, you know, happy day there on the beach as a child. So I guess this is an old ashtray. It looks like it, doesn't it? But it's still got that lovely picture and you know, all of the sort of detail around the edges, and I am very impressed with it. I love it. So yeah, it's going really well here. I'm just going to have a walk around on the flat at the top, so I'll bring you with me, but just let me get to safer ground because I'm on a bit of a ledge at the moment and I don't want to fall. So I'll bring you back in a sec. So I've just spotted something here, and I'm not sure what it is, whether it's glass or not. I don't think it is, I think it's metal actually. Let's dig it up and have a look. It's like some sort of old handlebar or something, isn't it?
That is an old throttle.
A throttle?
Handle off motorbike.
Ah, that's cool. How weird. So yeah, so this is what I mean, that I'm looking at just like the surface stuff, and Ryan's doing the digging. I think he's having a great time too. So yeah, pretty cool so far. So I'm just going to take you with me for a little look around because I can see some things on the surface while Ryan digs over there. He just actually called out he's found a paste jar, so you know. He found this and he's actually a bit gutted about it because he loves to find old sort of automobile stuff and things like this. He'd love to sort of make lamps and things out of. He's doing a great job at the moment actually of restoring a coal bucket that we found with a handle that we found separately. So I'll catch you up on that. I'll do a separate video on that because it's looking really good so far. Okay, so let's go and have a look at what I can see here. This one, I imagine, as I said, this area has definitely been dug before, but it doesn't look like it has for a long time because it is quite overgrown, as you can probably see. So I imagine someone's probably dug this up and just been like, well, you know, reject. But you know me, I feel attached to everything I find because it's got a story and a history. So I'll still pick it up and show you guys. That looks like something that Ryan would know what it is, but I don't. There's another bottle, look. Let's have a look at this one. So again, looks like it would have had a label on at some point. It's actually a really lovely shape, isn't it? I really like these type of bottles. Like a little collection that I come back for them.
Lucy?
Yeah.
I had this, but I never found it before.
Okay. Let's go see what Ryan's got. Hang on. Ooh. Drip down my neck. Is it? Some sort of jar. Oh look, Roboline. Roboline. Never heard of it. It looks like it still had the lid on as well, or a bit of it anyway. How exciting. That's a keeper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well done. That's really good. I like that. It's always nice to find something different that we've not found before. So oh look, a teacup. Oh, not much of it though. Shame. That is a shame. Gruesome, isn't it? Oh, there's lots of things here that look like they've been left behind. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? What a heartbreaker. Wouldn't that just have been magnificent? There's another thing here that would have been some sort of vase or something, wouldn't it? That would have been great. It would have had a long stem on it, presumably. Oh look, a sauce bottle. Definitely one that's been left behind because most people I know don't take those. Still got the remains of the label on it, look. And it's a Heinz.
It's a shame.
That is a shame, look. Could have had two. But still, that's the way it goes, isn't it? Okay, let's head over here a little bit. See if there's anything else. Oh, Ryan's onto something, I think. I think I should just follow him.
Paste jar for the day.
Ah, well done. That's a nice one.
Massive.
It is a big one. It's today's paste jar. Love that. I might just get my my little claw out, you know, and have like a little scooch around here under this surface and see if I can find anything. Can't see anything else super obvious. Ugh. Let's go this way, this looks fun. Maybe this is a bit far back because it doesn't seem to be much stuff here. So I'm going to go and have a little scooch around with my spade where I was before, and I will let you know what I find. So a couple more things to catch you up on. Look, this is a nice Symington and Co bottle. Quite an age to it as well, actually, a bit of a crack, but you know. And this is essence of coffee and chicory. So that's cute. And also Ryan found this, and this looks like another souvenir. Look, it's got Scarborough the Castle on it. So it's a real shame that that's broken. I'm sure that would have been some sort of lovely ornament. It looks like someone's thrown away their souvenirs. So it actually looks like the sun is starting to come out. I'm sure you can see through the beautiful trees. So that's nice. It's a really weird weather today that we call muggy. I don't know if you have that word, or if that's just like, you know, a local word that we've made up. We do that a lot in the southwest of England, but basically it means that like it almost needs to thunderstorm. It's like heavy, humid, the air is hot, so pretty hard going, but it's okay. So I found a couple of things on my little scraping adventure. Look at this. Isn't this just lovely? Beautiful colours, patterns. So I'm pleased with that. I found a Mason OK sauce. Didn't have to do much digging for that. It was actually just waiting for me to find it. But, you know, still found it, so it was cool. And a nice little jar, look, with the lid almost still there. And this is actually Crussian salt. So we found some of these jars before, look. Crussian. So still lots to find, which is great. I'm having a really great time. I'm loving finding these treasures on land. It feels pretty different actually to just not be kind of hooking it out of the water. So yeah, hope you're enjoying it too. So as I was making my way along, I just kicked this tiny little bottle up, look. Isn't it just lovely? Maybe it looks like it would have had some sort of, oh look, it's got a little pouring spout on it, I think. Oh wow, that's great, isn't it? And Ryan also just found this, and he said he thought you guys would probably enjoy seeing the unveiling of the pattern as much as I would, so let's go for it. Oh, look at it. That is stunning, isn't it? Lovely design, fantastic colours. Ah, yes, super. So here's something exciting to pull out, at least I hope it is. It's blue. Let's get it out. Oh my goodness, it's lovely. Look at that. Beautiful little blue vial. It's got to be a medicinal, hasn't it? Yes. Really pleased with that. Some good digging. So yeah, super pleased with that. That's got a bit, thanks. It's one of my favourites I think so far. So can't wait to clean that up. Got a couple more things to catch you up on in a sec, but I'm just going to head, I'll do a bit of a collection and then I'll just give you a catch up. So see you shortly. Okay, look, here's another exciting bit, hopefully. So I'm going to bring you with me to have a look at these things, look. So a bit older, screw top, nice HP sauce, look. Pretty neat. And then there's something next to it as well. It's never another one. Oh, this is older, look, it's got the stopper top. But it would have had a label, look, so probably about the same age actually. And look, there's just stuff everywhere. I really like these. These are cute, aren't they? Look at this. This looks interesting. Let's get this one out. Ooh. Ooh, I am excited by this one. What does it say? Carefully prepared by Key Bells Derby. So that is a new one for me. Never found one of those before. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, there's just loads of stuff here. There's so much. I mean, we could probably dig a massive hole and get older stuff, but do you know what? I'm having just such a nice time kind of surface skimming, which is my new bottle digging phrase. Oh, thanks, Ryan. Look, that's nice. So yeah, I think I've got a new favourite thing to do, which is just look around this site for hours and see what I can find. So here's something a bit different. I thought you might just be interested in. Look, it's some sort of, well, we thought it might have been a battery or something, actually. Because it's got these two connections on the back. But we don't really know what it is. There's not much left to it. So yeah, it's a pretty hefty piece. I wonder how long it's been there. But yeah, it's always nice to find something a little bit different, isn't it? So I always like to show you. Look at this. I rather thought I'd found the remains of a dinosaur. It's obviously just left behind a bit of an ornament. I assume probably a dog or something, don't you think? It's pretty cute, isn't it? Just find a leg. And I also found some really nice handle. Look at that. I wonder what that would have been from. So yeah, I'm just sat down under a tree having a bit of a rest while Ryan digs. And hopefully there's plenty more to be found. So Ryan's just found another paste jar. I think it might be the same as the one that we found before. Very similar anyway. So a nice matching pair. I'm glad that these are showing up because you guys have been going mad for them on my Etsy shop, and I'm almost out, I think. So thank you so much to those of you that have brought them and sent me pictures of how they look in your home. I've seen some fantastic pictures, and honestly it just fills me with so much joy to send these lovely treasures all around the world for you guys to enjoy as much as I do. So yeah, thank you for that. So this one will be cleaned up and we'll see if it's a match and pair with the other one. So Ryan just found this, and I think when he saw it glimmering in the mud there, he thought he'd found something gold. But it's actually glass, I think. And wouldn't it just have been stunning? That beautiful colour, the lovely shimmer that it gives. Look at that, isn't that great? So yeah, so that's I mean, it's nice to find the remains of it, but it's a real shame, isn't it, that that's not complete. But there we go, that's the hazards of the job, I suppose. I can't stop looking at it. It's really nice the way the light reflects from it, isn't it? Look at that. There you go, little pleasures, eh? So here's another find just off the top of the surface there. Look at that. I wonder what this would have been used for. It's quite an interesting shape, isn't it? It wouldn't have had sort of much in it. Long and thin. But it's very pleasant, and it would definitely be coming home with me to be cleaned up. So Ryan's just found a really exciting find. Didn't have to dig for this. It was just in the stinging nettles. So I think he has got stung a little bit getting it out for us, but you know, that's it's okay. So I think it says CEG. No, it says CE Knowles. Midsummer Norton along the middle, which is near Bath. Oh, and then look at the bottom, it says near Bath. So didn't need to add that detail in. So that's nice. So it's a bit of away from where we are now, but it is pretty local. Oh, and look, it's still got a stopper in it, which is always a pleasure. Oh, that's a nice zigzag one. Isn't that, the colour of that's just beautiful, isn't it? I think we found one of these Midsummer Norton ones before, actually. I'm not sure if it was Knowles, but even so. I'll have to have a look when we get home. So yeah, that's a really great find. I wonder if that was just sort of overlooked, or if it's just sort of, you know, worked its way out over time through the weather. But yeah, that's nice. Nice to find something a bit bigger as well. So we don't usually well, we don't usually find clothes for a start. Sometimes you do see bits of fabric in the water. We don't usually unravel them because they're quite unpleasant in the water. But we found a few bits here. Ryan's just unravelled this, and it's actually the remains of some sort of top, look. I wonder whether it would have been perhaps an apron, you know, like a tabard, I think they're called, or whether it was, you know, just a top. But yeah, it's definitely old. Isn't it funny? So just next to where the top was dug up, there's actually a pair of old trousers, look. A nice pair of brown sort of marked trousers, look. I'm sure they would have been somebody's best once, or...
Checked.
Yeah, they do look a bit checked. Here's another fun little thing that Ryan's found. Look, it is plastic, but it's got a little forward and reverse symbol on it. So what would it have been from, I wonder? Some sort of casing, isn't it? How funny. Okay, so I'm just going to catch up on a few small finds that I've had. Some pretty sweet stuff, like so just a nice plain blank bottle, but it's, you know, it's pretty sweet. A little condiment jar like those, and another jar there. Excuse my glove. Some nice pieces of pottery. Look at these. Look at the colour of that one. And this is actually glass. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? So yeah, pretty pleased to find that. And also this, which is the remains of an old burner of some sort. Look. So yeah, that was pretty fun to find as well. So we're going to start heading back now the way we came. Obviously we're still looking as we go, so I'll let you know if we find anything on the way out. Hopefully there'll be some more treasure. Oh, okay, so that was quite an epic adventure. We are back at the beginning, as you can see, because these two just here I found right at the beginning and left them to collect on the way back. So you can see we've added a few things to it on the way back to the start. So this one is probably my favourite. Look at it, isn't it? Super great shape. Pleased with that one. This has still got the lid on it. This jar is you can see it's got a plastic lid, so it's not like the oldest, but it's got a little co-op symbol on the bottom, which I love. I love anything with old advertising on it. This one also got a lid on it. I wonder what that was. Some suspicious orange looking stuff inside it. And then this is nice. So this is, it says Boots All British. Some sort of medicine bottle, look. Oh, Lysol it says there. That's cool. Nice brown one. And then this is my favourite find. I just pulled out of the mud. Look at that. So what do we think? Was it a toy or some sort of novelty? You know, you can get like those novelty lighters and things, can't you? But I reckon it's a toy. What do you think? It's quite heavy. It's made of some sort of metal. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Isn't that super? So yeah, all of these things are going to be added to the collection. We've got a massive haul, so we've both got bags today, luckily, because they are both full and pretty heavy. Which is super. I've had a really great time, so I'm going to do a roundup at home. I'm probably not going to clean it all sort of properly, but I'll just give it, you know, sort of quick once over and then round you up, because there is some stuff that we found that I didn't film as we found it. It kind of got packed away as we were moving along, so yeah, I'll show you everything when we get home. See you in a sec. Okay, hi everyone. So we've just been setting out our finds, and Brenda's just come to say hi. She's hoping there's a treat here for her. This is Brenda, one of our hens, who you can sometimes hear in the background, I'm sure. She just wanted to say hi. So let me just put her back with her friends, and I will catch you up on our finds. Okay, we're back. Brenda, we do have some spoilt hens. So Brenda, as soon as Ryan comes out in the garden, wants to know what the treat is. So anyway, here are all of the things that we've brought home with us, and it is such a good haul. I've had such a great time today, you know, and I really hope that you've enjoyed coming with me too. So let's just kind of have a look at some of the bits. There's some little fun things along the bottom. So this bottle is that it looks like it's turned into stone. I realise now that it's actually just one of the burnt ones, so they're fun to find. My lovely little Western Superman ashtray next to the Scarborough Castle trinket, little ceramic arm, this leg. The lovely blue bottle is one of my star finds, I have to say, and as is this little lead toy gun. And Ryan thinks this might be the remains of like an old lead cap gun. I don't remember those, but he tells me that they were very popular and very good fun as well. And then lots of different kind of bottles and jars. So a few paste jars, of course. Some nice bottles. I really like this one, even though it's plain, it's just such a great shape, isn't it? Nice to find something that we've not found before. So this is the Key Bells Derby one. So it's always nice to add something new to the collection. An OK sauce is always good fun to find, isn't it? This lovely Midsummer Autumn one at the back, Knowles. Coming across here to some of the smaller ones. This is just a stunner, isn't it? Absolutely love that. What would that have been, in ink, do we think? Don't know. But anyway, beautiful. I also really like this one. So this has got like the little dimples in the side like that just make it such a kind of pleasure to hold and use. So I imagine it would have been some sort of, you know, something would have come out of it, maybe a cologne or something. And then we've got some jars here, so just some sort of plain ones. The lovely Roboline one, the chef one, which is fun. Again, a new one for the collection. This, I can't remember if I showed, yes I did show this one, didn't I? Which is the lovely Co-op jar, still with the lid. Probably, what, a coffee jar or something, do we think? So a bit more modern, that one, than a lot of the other stuff that we found. Some beautiful pottery pieces. Lots of lovely colours and patterns there, including that lovely piece of glass there. Look, isn't that great? And then of course this has to get star find for today, because we've never brought home anything as substantial as this. Look at that, Fuller and Hick Wine and Spirit Merchants Bath. So yeah, looks like it's been through the wars a little bit, but it's in absolutely great shape. So overall, I mean, what a haul. Love all of this stuff. Ryan is going to be cleaning that this week, so I'll share with you some of the sort of cleaned photos as and when they're done. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the adventure. Hope you liked meeting Brenda. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, who likes my videos and leaves me comments. If I haven't responded to you, I'm sorry. I have read it. Sometimes it's quite hard to just keep up with all of them, but I do read them all. And also thank you to my patrons. It makes so much difference having your support. We're about to start adding bonus content videos on for patrons only, of some of the kind of behind the scenes stuff and stuff that we're doing with things that we find and bring home, bits of research, that sort of thing. If you'd like to join, you can join from just $1, so please go and check out my Patreon link, and if I get to 25 patrons, then I will do a Q&A live session with you all, and finally reveal my face. I'm sure that will be tempting for some of you, not so much for others, but please do help us out if you want to. It really makes a massive difference, and it means that we can just go a bit further and get some better tools and go to some more exciting places. So fingers crossed for some good weather. I think we've got a few more days of rain, and then the weatherman tells me we're going to have a bit of a heat wave, and we've got some exciting places lined up that we can't wait to get to, but we just haven't been able to because of the weather. So fingers crossed for that. See you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.